So, have you decided or have you been thinking about going on a solo date, trying to get out there and do a little bit more things? If not, then this is the video that I need for you. I want to discuss three benefits of solo dating that are going to help you to take that leap so that you can do exactly what you love to do while preparing for your future spouse, your future partner, or even helping to grow the current relationship that you're currently in. So stay tuned. So I am Tanisha Shanee, Miss Inspiration. I thank you for being here. I am the founder of Inspirational Troublers Community and Healing for a Purpose, inspirational speaker, lifestyle strategist, and author. And I have just created a new digital product that will be great for you to pick up. So click the link so that you can get your solo date night bingo card. 25 free ideas to get you outside, out your comfort zone, and just doing things that you truly love to do while you are waiting for the company, the relationships, friendships to come, or to help strengthen your current relationship that you're in. So, today I want to talk about the benefits of solo dating. I started to solo date in 2015. And the reason why I started to do that, it was mainly because the things that I was interested in, the people that were in my circle at that time, they were not interested. And I believe I'm not mistaken, my first solo date was to a concert, going to see New Kids on the Block and TLC. So we're talking about, old school, but coming out. And I remember getting my ticket on Groupon, got a discounted ticket. It was in Long Island, so I took the train to Long Island, New York, and was able to just have an amazing, fun time with people that I did not know. And that's something that kind of just sparked me going out there and saying, this is something I'm going to do a lot more often. And I have been on that journey to do that. Now, the reason why solo dating is so beneficial is that it really does help you to cultivate self love and help you with your confidence. So often, people are afraid to be in their own company. And I think it's a lot different when you are in your own company in your home versus you being outside amongst other people doing things that are adventurous, that are exciting with other people, but you are still technically by yourself. So I have really encouraged this because I often see that when we intentionally spend quality time with ourselves, it does foster a deeper appreciation for who you are as a person and helping to build the lifestyle and the person that you desire to be. So for me, that's why I'm always going to encourage anyone to go out there and start to date themselves and spend quality time with yourself. It's a huge difference when you are saying, hey, I'm going to go to the movies, I'm going to go to a concert, to a play. I am going to go out there and do something that I truly love to do, and I am not going to worry about, are people looking at me? Are they, do I look weird or strange or things like that? We don't want you to worry about that. Focus on that quality time with yourself. And when you enjoy being alone, you become more secure in your identity, which is going to enhance the relationship that you're currently in or the relationship that is coming in the future, and also with your friendships overall. So I want you to have ownership of your happiness. And I hear women, mainly women, and I think men struggle with this too, but I've heard women say to me, I can't wait to do this, or I'll be happy when I get someone and then I can do this. No, I want you to find the happiness right now. So if you're single, this is why I want you to start solo dating so that you can start to find your happy, so that you can start to identify all the things that you love to do with yourself, so that when this person comes into your life, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I used to love doing this alone, but I am so thankful that you're finally here so that we can do these things together. So that is the first benefit. Right. So the second benefit is going to help you discover what truly makes you happy. Now, this one is so important. About 6 to 8 months ago, I had a conversation with a more seasoned young lady, and she is now a widow. She has grown children with grandchildren. She lives alone. And, she realized that she didn't really know what makes her happy. She didn't really know what she enjoyed doing outside of like the basic things. But a lot of her life surrounded her partner, who was now no longer there, and her children, who were now living in another state, like not even like one state over. They were like maybe 5 or 6 states apart from one another. So now she has to find that and figure out what actually makes me happy. And I remember telling her, like, I need for you to figure out everything that you have ever had an interest in or that you have had a thought in. And I want you to go out there and to pursue that. I want you to try it. If we don't try it, we will never know. So, yes, I want you to go out there and try that new restaurant. I want you to go and try the paint and sip. There's so many different things that you can do. And again, if you get the solo date night bingo card, it gives you 25 ideas. But that is something that I want you to really start to cultivate. And for my singles, this is important because this is going to help you to navigate into that next relationship. I can say for myself that in the past, I've been in relationships and I was doing everything that they like to do. They really didn't have an interest in what I like to do. And so when you get lost into that, now when you are no longer in that relationship, you're going to either continue to do the things that you did not really enjoy doing, but it became out of a habit, or you're just going to get stuck and you're going to do nothing. I had to go through a process of figuring out if no one wants to do this with me, will I still go and can I still have a good time by myself? Even if no one around me is going to speak to me, can I go out there and still have an amazing time? And you have to realize that is a very important question to ask yourself. So I want you to really start to get you a list. If you don't get the bingo card, that's fine. Get you a notebook, a piece of paper, write down everything that you have had an interest in and start checking those things off. Start doing those things, right? Because when you start doing that, now you get to explore, and now you can start saying, you know what? I don't like Italian restaurants. I don't care for Italian food. That was something that happened to me. In one relationship that I was in, we ate a lot of Italian food. I mean, a lot. And I remember when we broke up, I was still going to Italian restaurants, and I realized like I could do without this. I don't need all the pastas and the heavy sauce. It just wasn't really my thing. So I had to stop doing that because I was still doing it out of the old habit of making someone else happy instead of figuring out what actually makes me happy and what I actually enjoy doing. So that is a very important thing that I want you to focus on in the 2025 and even starting today. The third benefit to solo dating is going to create a foundation for a healthy relationship for you. This is really going to help you to learn how to enjoy your own company. That's going to help you to prevent codependency and help you to create a solid foundation for your future relationships. You have to be okay with spending some time alone. I read a lot of Reddit stories, and it's sad because you have some people who are so uncomfortable spending any time alone. And I'm not talking about weeks. I'm not talking about every day, every like I've seen stories where, oh, my partner wants to go fishing and he wants to do that by himself and it bothers me. He doesn't want to be with me. And it's like, whoa, codependency. This person has learned how to go out and do this because they enjoy this. And this time, it might be the one time that they want to do it by themselves. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they are out there cheating. They're making a plan to leave you. They're not doing all of that. They have learned to enjoy the company by themselves. And they should be encouraging you to do the same thing. And what I have found is that when you are fulfilled on your own, when you know what makes you happy, when you know how to have a good time by yourself without like alcohol and drugs and all that other stuff, that means that you are working towards being a healthy and healed whole version of yourself. That's what is attractive. That is what a healthy partner is going to be seeking for. So if you are single, that is what you should be going towards. You should be saying, I am complete as of today when I meet you. And I have a whole bunch of experiences that I can share with you. I can tell you about the things that I have done that I would love to do with you in the future if this is going to work out. But I don't want you to feel like I have been sitting here waiting for you to come and now I can do all of these things. No, it's very healthy when you listen to someone and they're like, yeah, my favorite restaurant is this. Oh, once in a while, I feel like me a lobster and a steak. And I'm gonna go and I go every month to so and so restaurant and I have me a nice lobster and steak dinner and have me a glass of prosecco or whatever old fashioned for guys, whatever you want to drink. People like to hear that. The people that I know that are healing, that are on this journey, that are doing these healthy things, that's what we talk about. That's what makes a person really attractive because it's like you're really happy and being in this self and being by yourself and you're not lonely. See, being alone and being lonely are actually two different things. And I'm actually going to do a video on that later on. But for now, I want to talk about this because I want you to really get this. And it's interesting because someone had made a comment to me. Um, they said this to me several times. It seems like you're pushing solo dating so that people can be isolated and not have community or, tell them that they don't need a man. That's absolutely not the case. As you heard me say, I don't want you to be codependent. I don't want you to feel like you can't go out there and just enjoy life until this person. Some of us have been single for a very long time. Could you imagine 10 years of being single, 5 years of being single, and never going on a date, never going to see a movie, never going to the restaurant that you have? Look, the way that restaurants are closing, some of you have had your eye on a restaurant and you need to go because we don't know the lifespan of that restaurant. Go out there and enjoy it. You don't know when things are going to end. We don't know when our life is going to end. Like, let's keep a spade a spade. So I want you to realize that this is going to be preparation, especially for my singles. This is going to be preparation for you to have that healthy relationship. So again, solo dating is going to teach you that your partner is going to come into your life and it's going to be an addition. It's going to be a compliment. It's not going to be a necessity. It's not going to be where you're going to now become, smothered with that person and you're just like, my whole life is everything with you. No, show them that you have some independence. Show them that you're confident in standing by yourself and that you don't, we need each other. I'm not going to not say that we do need one another, but I don't need you to have a great time. I don't need you to be happy. I want you to add to my happiness as I seek to add to yours. So these are things that I want you to think about. Again, if you are on that fence, you don't know, you're ready to take the leap and the plunge to solo dating, download my solo date night bingo card, and you will be able to get 25 amazing ideas. And like I said, this is something that you should desire for yourself. 100%. So I am your girl Tanisha Shanee, and I want you to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button so that you'll be notified when any new videos come. And until the next video, have an amazing day. Be well, be blessed, and I will speak to you soon.